Oh. All right. I look crappy, but just got up. Was up. I didn't even sleep very much. That's probably why. Uh, got messages from Rick. Text messages because basically I'm ashamed of myself, but I can't stop. And then he said he blew one check, but he'll lie. He lies for himself, so I don't react. I'm not quite sure why he lies. He lies in layers. He just keeps lying and lying and lying, and then tells the truth, and then lying and lying and lying. But I really, 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 and Rich, thanks, because Rich went through this, and overeating and gambling, just like I guess it's common. But I am. I can honestly say I'm done. Mm, how that's going to look and how long it's going to take to be out of this is questionable, but definitely not doing this anymore. At least not the way it is. I mean, he'd have to be in therapy and chained to a door. I don't even know what to do with him. He'd have to literally like step away from every single business we have, and it would be completely my son and I picking up checks. I mean, it would really he'd have to do so much that he will not do that. It's just it's impossible. So I think he'll be ready for the divorce and to give me a fair share for a while. So we'll see what happens. I'm really done. I'm and the pain seems to be gone. Like it just, I mean, he put on a false face for 3 years, I mean, maybe not a false face, it was a sober face, and then when he fell off the wagon, every single thing that he could possibly do, he's done, and I kept looking for that face, that false face. But that's okay. It's, what, people do what they do, and people are who they are, and you know, and again, he's a nice person. He's a good man. He just is. He's just not a good man in the moment. He's just not. And I don't want to be married to him. Okay. Now, HCG. Uh, my son left last night. I was alone all night, and I was up and I was reading. And reading usually, indicates food, like little munchies, eating. And I still have like load food in the house, and I didn't do it. I wanted to, but I kept thinking, get down to a comfortable weight for you. Get down to a weight where you feel good about yourself and clothes, and where you can go into any store and, go to the 14s and 12s, and that's really where I want to go. I'm not looking to be an 8. I'm really not. I'm not looking to be skinny. I'm just looking, because I have a decent shape anyway, and I was born with an athletic body. So as soon as, I get down to a certain weight, my stomach's relatively flat. My legs are relatively good. Nothing is hanging off of me, and I know, and that's enough. That's good. That's fine. Again, I'm not a movie star. I'm 48 years old. Not that that's a reason for anything. And and if I do look for another man, it's going to be somebody, my age, and my age, they're looking old at my age, so well, maybe I'll go with a 30-year-old. Anyway, Sandy, again, I've never attacked you. I've just seen your reaction to things, and in my opinion, it looks mentally ill. So that's all. And we are one, and mental illness is part of the one mind. The one ego mind has mental illness in it, and there's definitely things that I'm mentally ill about as well. I don't lash out at other people, though. I really don't. And I do it, I do it just in ways of, well, staying in a bad relationship. There's a mental illness. Eating chocolate till I'm nauseous. There's a mental illness. Uh, anyway, so I didn't cheat last night. I did, I'm going to say I overate meat a little bit. But I'm PMSing, and it's the first 3 days, and I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm going to just move forward and keep going and keep doing what I know works. And and last night it was really hard. I there was moments where my mind and our minds, our ego minds, are The minds that don't want us to be peaceful and happy will tell us to do stuff. Like, just go eat the M&Ms. You know, you're sad. Life's not good. You know, just go eat the... And I'd be like, no, that's not going to make anything better. That's going to make me sad. Life isn't good, and I'm eating M&Ms, and I'm feeling sick to my stomach, and I failed at something. It's like, enough, you know? I mean, you know, I don't need to listen to that voice. None of us do. Stay away from the voice. The voice that tells you to cheat is not a voice that loves you, ever. It's a voice that says, instant gratification, instant gratification, instant gratification. You'll be able to eat that shit again, and you won't love it. It's not even, there's nothing in it that's good. There's nothing in it that's making you happy. Nothing, 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 nothing. You know, I'm talking to myself, by the way. Everybody talks to themselves when they do lectures to other people, you know. You're pointing your finger, and then you got 3 fingers pointed back at you. Yeah, don't do that. I'm looking right at myself, too, so you know I'm talking to myself. What else? Just thank you for the support. Yeah, yesterday, everybody, you know, gave me a little boost. Love you all. Jenny. You know, it's like, I don't remember people's names. I've known Jenny since, you know, like, it's almost 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. Who else? Oh, Chantel said something. I forget people's names who I haven't, like you, who I didn't know in the very beginning, but let me know your names, and I will shout out to you people. And I looked at some old videos. They're not that old, but I looked at Mama Clock's video and her before and after shots. They're amazing, and you know, very motivating. And then, you know, Jenny, I look at I look at pictures of you before, and I see myself now in your before photos. You know, looking thick and chubby. The face looks chubby. Not ugly, not terrible, not horrible, but definitely fat. That's where I am right now. I'm probably exactly the same weight you were, too. And you know, I was a lot heavier to start, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, I know what'll happen. I'm going to stick to this and be 25 pounds less by the end of October, and that's what's going to happen. And then take a break, take a couple-day break, and get right back on, because it's time. It's time to do this and get it over with. Not get it over with, because it's never gotten over with, but just do it right. Stick to it. Know my limits. Know when I need a day off. And again, I want to just tell people who haven't heard this, if you need a day off, if you're going crazy, if you're dying to cheat, cheat on high-fat, no-carb food. Steak, burgers, cheese, eggs, mayonnaise. You will not gain weight if you do it that way. You won't lose weight, and it may take you a couple more days to lose weight after that, but you will not gain weight. Gaining weight is sugar, flour, etc. But I mean, I know somebody who's lost over 200 pounds, and when she needed a cheat day and during, you know, her HCG, she did it that way and never gained any weight. And I think you start losing right after. I haven't done it yet, but I will be experimenting with that, you know, at the end of this month. I will have 2 or 3 days of no carbs and eating what I feel like eating. And we'll see what happens. Let's see if that really does work. I mean, it's going to be 3 or 4 days. I still don't think you gain weight, especially if you're off the HCG. But if you're on the HCG and you're starving, eat meat, eat cheese, eat meat, eat bacon, eat eggs. Do not eat flour or sugar. That is the key. And I know for me it's the key anyway, because flour, eggs, bacon, cheese, I won't eat that much of. I'll eat it, but I won't be like, you know, oh, but if it's a, you know, a bag of M&Ms, I'm all over it. Okay, I'm done. Bye.